What's good, Pixar here? And today we're going to take a look at Spirit Animal Survival interview. So they had an interview. I wasn't able to make it because I had to go to work. But I got permission to actually upload this for you guys so you guys can take a listen to it. Now I'm not gonna actually, make a video on the whole entire interview because I want you guys to go over there and support the guy who actually looked out and actually got this for us. So just go ahead and check him out. Make sure you guys give him a follow on Twitch and everything like that. So hope you guys enjoyed this interview. So pretty much I'm gonna break down the interview kind of like how I do when we break down different trailers. So hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in my next video.
Oh, absolutely. Like if it wasn't for our SAS fam, like I don't know where we'd be right now. Like you guys are amazing and really keep us going. And when we're at the point of like just kind of like being extremely frustrated, it's just so nice to have, someone posting a picture of something or um, asking how your day is. Like it makes such a big difference.
I want the devs to really know that the reason why we say those nice things and let you guys know that we have as much love as you have for us is because you guys go out your way. And I hate to call out other devs, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it, the ARC devs. Like, it's really weird how it's just three of you guys and you still find a way to communicate with your community. It's not just us just buying your game or us just playing your game and helping promote it. It's more of, I feel like a friend of you guys. Like, I feel like I talk to you guys on a regular basis, and you guys are so nice and so supportive that I feel like the most we can do is get back to you, because I'm sure I speak for a lot of people in your Discord. We want this game to be successful. I love the game. From the first time I seen the trailer, I knew it was something special, and I'm going to continue to support this game for a very long time. Like, I really do love it.
I can just add something to it. Sorry, we are actually more inspired by World of Warcraft or role-playing games than by survival games. So it is a survival game with the elements to starve, death, and whatever, collect, gather. But it's more like a role-playing game, more like a story-driven role-playing game than it is a survival game.
I'm glad that he pretty much just came out and said it. It is more of a role-playing game. You guys know from the recent months I have loved RP. Like, I love RP. Like, I have played on Twitch RP and I loved it. I played GTA RP, I loved it. I played some Arc RP, I loved it. I've been trying more and more of doing RP because you're able to tell a story in a way with a game that you can't really tell with anything else. Like, I love telling stories when I was a kid, and it was just, and being able to tell a story with a video game just makes it so much better. I remember the first conversation I had with Lisa. She asked me what would be the one thing, I would want in the game. And I tried to explain to her that, I wanted a lot of, building materials, like everything to build, stuff to have, stuff that will be great for RP. Like, I stressed RP. Like, I stressed RP because I know for a fact that, survival games are fun and I love them, but I feel like with survival games, the best time you will have is creating your own story. It's your story. No one's story is going to be the same as yours. So I feel like RP is taking over. I feel like once a lot of people really, embrace RP, a lot of these survival games will actually be better, in my opinion. So, if you guys see with Art Survival Evolved, it's not that much. I mean, you can RP in it, but it isn't, in my opinion, that much RP items or, mechanics that you can use. Like with Pixar, I feel like, being able to RP on that is a lot better because the stuff they add in the game, the type of, dress, like just adding dresses or sinks and beds and windows. The more things you have to decorate in survival games, the better RP could be. So
what you're telling me is this game is not only going to have a survival play to it, but it's offering a variety of different elements from different style games.
Oh yeah.
That a lot of us love to play, but you're putting it in this nice, neat little Christmas package, and you're saying unwrap and play and enjoy, and yeah. I'm really loving that
once it's out.
And it will progress. Also, it will progress also with during the early access. It's not like okay, this is what you get and this is all what you get. We wanna take your input into it. The only thing what I'm not really like seeing the game to be is we will not have T-Rexes with laser shooting equipment. this I don't think we will go into from a like tribe environment to a sci-fi environment. So we will stay on the same kind of theme.
I don't care what anyone says. That was definitely a shot at Ark Survival Evolved. Honestly, I feel like even though the tech dinos and tech settles and all that was really cool in Ark Survival Evolved, I feel like a lot of us did not want it. Like a lot of us can live without the whole tech. You know what I mean? Tech tier, like the armor tech tier was cool, but once they touched the dinos, it just really didn't do it for me. So I'm kind of glad to see that they're going to be sticking with the whole tribal thing and old times. No futuristic stuff. Like I'm glad, like I'm really glad that they decided to say. I'm glad that he said that because a lot of people can agree with him on that. Like that was the worst thing Ark Survival should have did. Like they should just, even if they did the tech armor, like I said, they should have never touched the dinos at all. Like I strongly believe that because they didn't even do all the dinos, so it really didn't make any sense to even be in the game. I mean, yes, it makes sense with the title Ark Survival Evolve, but at the same time, I'm totally with him on this. That was a horrible idea.
Meaning, like for example, I can mention now the four spirit animals that we start off is the wolf, the bear, the rabbit, and the eagle. So they are different classes, not just different
You have your
animals.
tank, healer,
Yeah.
all that
So
stuff.
you have a tank, a healer, area damage dealer, and a warrior kind of thing. The wolf is a warrior. He has two abilities, kind of running very fast and being strong for a short period of time. The tank is the bear. The bear can have aggro, so he can pull aggro. If someone is like attacking someone else, then he can pull them monster towards him, and he has the ability to be a tank to take damage more than anybody else. Like the eagle is an area damage dealer, and the rabbit is a healer, so he can heal in the area healing or like specific heal other people.
Now I've done a lot of research on this game, but the one thing I did not even know that we're gonna have different classes in the game, and I think when it comes to rating someone base or stuff like that, you're gonna see a lot more strategy evolved in this because you're not gonna just see everyone just running up. And I've been playing a game like I've been playing games like Orbis VR lately, and even though I'm not a fan of MMOs like that, I am a fan of having different classes because it involves everyone working together. Like imagine if you got your tanks, you got your warrior, you got your healer, and you're just going in, right? You just marching in. The people that's the support class is going to heal you. So I like the fact that you can always, no matter what, you can use those different class powers to actually help your tribe out. It's not just okay who got the better aim. It's not who can just PvP. It's basically who has the better strategy going in that's going to make it.
Like the early access will have 4 islands, and with the 4 islands we will have 4 instances where you get those 4 first classes, and from there on the 5th, 6th, 7th, and so on island will need those classes to actually even be in the instance successful. You cannot go there as a human. I mean, you can, but you will not succeed. So this is how we built this up. So you will need to kind of be a spirit animal to kind of succeed in those instances.
So what it seems like is each island has a different spirit animal on there. So you have to go to the first 4 easy ones, I'm guessing, to go get the rabbit, the wolf, the eagle, and the bear. And then once you get those, you're able to go out to different other islands and get something else. So I like that idea. I like the fact that each island has a different spirit animal that will make you actually have to go around the whole world. Most of the map isn't just going to sit there. Every part of the map has a reason for you to go there.
Will there be in-game purchases at all?
I'm against, as a gamer, I'm against in-game purchases because I think, in my opinion, this is kind of a rip-off and an excuse for games to kind of even squeeze more out of their customer base. I think the game should have a decent sell price, and with that you have to kind of manage. But in-game purchases will not be, but we will have workshops, kind of, so that other people can add things to it. Not at EA launch, but we plan this to have the Steam workshop implemented, so that everybody can add whatever they want to for furniture, or I don't know, animals, or I don't know what, to the game.
I have to respect these devs because I like the fact that they're not going to add any microtransactions in this game. Me personally, I have a different view on microtransactions than a lot of other people. As long as it's cosmetic or, emotes or whatever, usually, I'm not going to lie, I do spend money on games like Destiny that had emotes and stuff like that. Like, I love the dance in video games. And for me, if you add a cool dance on your game, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. But a survival game, though, I don't really feel that you really need microtransactions, unless it's, I mean, like I said, it could be cosmetic again, but usually in a survival game, you're gonna end up losing it all anyway to another player, or eventually you might get attacked by a creature. So, in a survival game, yes, they don't really need microtransactions. But if they do include it and it isn't, pay to win, then I think it actually would be, cool to have. Even though he said that, you just got to price the game right, I do feel that, as long as they come out with some type of DLC, even if it's a season pass, or like they charge like kind of what, Ark Survival Evolved do with different maps, I think that's okay. I think that would be perfect. Like if they be like, okay, we got a new map, you guys can just pay $20. I have no problem with that. But just as long as it's not pay to win. I know a lot of people are not gonna agree with, the emotes and stuff like that. But with new maps and stuff, I totally agree that you guys should charge, because I do think you guys deserve to be paid for the work you put into this game. I really do. I really do think that. I know I know Ark Survival caught a lot of slack on releasing Scorched Earth during early access. So I think the best thing to do is probably to finish the main game and then do it. But like I said, me personally, I don't have any problems with them releasing different maps and making us pay for it, because he also said that they're gonna be working with the workshop. So this game most likely will have a lot of mods in it, which in my opinion, mods do make a game a lot better, and it makes the game last a lot longer. So that's great to hear also.
How fun is it to finally being able to release your own game soon?
I don't know fun, of course, but like that could almost be replaced with stressful. Nerve-wracking. I don't know. It's amazing, but there's a lot involved with it, right? I mean, we've invested so much of our lives and our time in this, and we want to make a great game for everyone, and we want to make a great game for ourselves to play. But I don't know, it's a great feeling. I mean, it's also so neat to see how it began, and even when we have a moment to go back and look at our first pieces of work on it, and to see what it's become now, it's amazing. Like I feel very proud, anyways.
That you guys should be really proud of your game. It's kind of go back to what I said when I started this video. As long as you guys really communicate with the community, even if it's bad, even if it's like the worst thing you really don't want to tell us, just let us know. Like as long as you are open with us, and just as long as you are transparent with us, there's no reason why we should be upset about anything you do in your game. I strongly believe that this game will be successful. I do love the community that you guys have in your Discord, and you can tell, I'm pretty sure you guys can tell as much as I can tell. Everyone is friendly. Everyone makes friends with each other. It just feels like one big happy family in that Discord. So you guys do want to join the Discord, a link will be down in the description below. Let them know I sent you. As far as I know right now, I will be playing this game for an entire week the moment it comes out. I've been making a lot of tutorials and stuff like that. This game is going to be staying on my channel for a very long time. I have a lot of ideas that I want to do with this game. I don't want to just come out and just tell you guys my idea, but just believe me when I say this, you guys will love the series that I really have in mind for this. I'm pretty sure a lot of different RPs groups are going to be picking this up. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace.